Good morning, elementary students, and welcome to the 2021 PACA Elementary Reading Contest. Our theme this year is going to be Read Around the World. I hope you will join me in reading this month and also join me this morning as we do our kickoff presentation. You might be asking yourself, why do we do an elementary reading contest at PACA, especially when we have to do it online in the middle of a pandemic? Well, let me tell you some of the reasons why we do elementary reading contest. One of the reasons is to encourage reading and to help us form a good, healthy habit. We also read to use our God-given ability to think, learn, and to read. We get to appreciate and learn more about God's creation together, and we also just get to have a lot of fun. So why reading? Why not math or science or something else? Well, we do reading because it's an opportunity for us to learn new things. It helps us to do well in school because we read in all of the subjects, not just in language arts class. We also read to find out more about God and to learn about the Bible. And it allows us to visit and learn about new places, new locations, new countries, new times in history. It allows us to learn a lot about places that we may never get to visit ourselves. You may not know this about me, but one of my favorite things to do is to travel and to explore new places. I've been to many countries around the world. One of the most fun places that I went and the most adventurous places I went a few years ago was to Iceland. That is the picture that you see up there in the corner. That's a picture in front of a glacier in Iceland. We saw many waterfalls and also really cool things while we were there traveling. And there's a picture of my daughter. She loves to travel too. She loves to go on the airplane to visit our family in the United States. The pandemic means that most of us haven't been able to travel very much. And for me, that's been really sad because it's one of my favorite things to do. But in reading, we can still visit new places even though we can't actually get on an airplane and visit those places right now. We can still enter new worlds and learn new cultures through reading. And so I hope that you're excited to read around the world as our theme, even though we're not actually traveling the world right now. After you finish watching this special video presentation of Reading Contest Kickoff, you will have many other activities that you can work on during the school, not during the school day, it's a Saturday, right? You'll have things that you can work on throughout the rest of your weekend. And as you are doing the centers, you can collect stamps for a digital passport that's going to be posted on Seesaw. So make sure that you spend some time looking through the different activities that are on Seesaw today and submit them as you finish. Normally, when we do reading contest kickoff on a school day, usually on a Friday, we do this assembly together and then we move on into our centers rotations, going into all the different classrooms and learning new things with each of your teachers. Well, this year, it's a little bit different since we're doing it online, and you will be going around to different Seesaw activity stations. You will be able to complete activities for library, for computer class, art class, music, and for PE. And as you watch those videos and do the activities that your teachers have planned for you, please submit each one of those activities as you finish. But then also make sure that you go to the activity that is your digital passport that you see right there, our PACA passport, ready to read around the world. And when you get to your passport, you will see that you have the opportunity to collect these very same stamps and to submit those as an activity. As you begin your reading for Reading Contest, the first day that you should start reading is tomorrow, April 11, on Sunday. And the reading expectation for you is based on your grade level. So for 15 minutes, that is for our kindergarten and first grade students. First grade students are learning to read on their own, and so they can read books to themselves. Kindergarten, you can read to yourself, or you could also have your mom or dad or someone else read to you. For 20 minutes, that's for our second and third grade students, 20 minutes each time. And then 25 minutes is for our fourth and fifth grade students. As you are reading, you can be reading a book report book or something that you're reading for school already, and you can count those towards your minutes. You can be reading in English, in Portuguese, in Korean, or in another language that you speak at home. And here's a picture of what your first reading log is going to look like. In the past, you probably remember that I would give you a piece of paper and you would have to circle the days that you were reading and have your mom and dad write their name and you would write your name and then you'd bring that little slip back to school and give it to your teacher. Well, this year we're making things a little bit more simple. You are going to be submitting your reading logs through Seesaw. So you will see each week a Seesaw post that looks just like this page here that you see with the week and the days that you can be reading. So the first reading log will be for April 11 through 17. So that's April 11, which is tomorrow on Sunday, and then each day through April 17, which is next Saturday. When you read, for the time that you need to, again, 15 minutes for kinder and first, 20 minutes for second and third, and 25 minutes for fourth and fifth. When you finish reading, you will be able to collect one of the stamps and move it onto your passport, and then also include the day. You can use the draw feature to write in the day that you were reading. So you need to read 5 days, 5 times in the week. There's 7 days in the week. You need to read 5, so you have a few free days. You can keep track of your reading each day on your Seesaw app. And then at the end of the week, when you have read all 5 times, then you could submit your digital passport, your digital reading log through Seesaw. And I will be looking and seeing your activities that you're sending, your reading logs, and I will give you feedback and some comments along with Miss Grazi. So all of you know by now that 2021 and last year 2020 were very different years. Some things were harder, some things were just different, and some things were more fun or special because of the different challenges that we're going through. One of the things that I hope is a fun change for you is that we will be sending you a digital prize at the end of reading contest. Now, I don't want to ruin any surprises by telling you today what the prize is going to be, but you will be reading each week and sending those 4 reading logs in, and at the end of the reading contest, you will get a prize for all of the reading that you did, and we will be sending it to you online through Seesaw or through an email to your parents at the end of reading contest. Another fun thing that I am working on for you, along with the library staff, Mrs. Serafini and Mrs. Fleury and I are planning this special day for you, along with other teachers. We are going to do a special activity on Saturday, May 8th. It's going to be a special Read Around the World event planned just for our PACA elementary students. It will most likely be on campus. That is our plan, as long as everything is a little bit better than it is today with COVID. And we will send more details to you very soon, but let your parents know that you have plans on Saturday morning, May 8th at PACA. So in just a few minutes, when the video is finished, there's a little bit more to come in the video. Mrs. Fleury and Mrs. Serafini are going to share with you some more about reading contests in the library. But as you finish watching this video, please make sure that you are going into the other activities that are posted there for you on Seesaw. And remember to complete each of those specials activities sometime today or sometime this weekend, and submit those responses so your teachers see what you're working on. And then make sure that you also submit your digital passport, your PACA passport for a reading contest. I hope that you guys have a great day, a great kickoff day for reading contest, and that you have a lot of fun and a lot of learning takes place as you are learning about new places around the world. Let's get ready to read around the world.